Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que. Y'all already know this is Pun, Drunk, Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo, y por la mañana, Tu Café Bustelo. Now, look, I'm not trying to be picky in reference to Oscar de la Hoya Golden Boy promotion, making it difficult for us to get the Jamal Charlo versus Jaime Munguia Showtime pay-per-view. Oscar de la Hoya said yesterday that he wants the DAZN to be involved and he feels like it's fair because he feels like Jaime Munguia was built by the DAZN. Now, it's not that I don't want to understand Oscar de la Hoya. I do understand that is a business move, that yes, that they want to be involved, the DAZN. But like I said in my live show an hour ago, that the promoter should be working for the fighters. I mean, the promoters always like to say, oh, we work for the fighters and things of that nature, but it doesn't seem like that. It seems like Oscar de la Hoya is trying to satisfy the needs of the DAZN, in which he already is satisfying the need of his fighter. He is fighting Jamal Charlo, the WBC middleweight champion of the world. He is getting him the best opponent up to date for his career. He is getting him the biggest purse up to date of his career. This is a high risk, high reward. This is the best fight for his fighter. For his fighter, he is doing everything that you want your promoter to do for a fighter. As a fighter, Jaime Munguia is like, thank you, Oscar. You were giving me my biggest pay. You were giving me a championship bout, and you're giving me a name that is the best name in my resume up to this far at the age of 23, 24 years old. You're satisfying everybody. You're satisfying the fans. You're satisfying my career. You're satisfying my pockets. He's satisfying everybody. Satisfying everybody. This is the best situation for Jaime Munguia. But it seems like the DAZN, no, they want a piece of the pie. And Golden Boy Promotion and Oscar de la Hoya is let it be known that this fight might not happen if the DAZN is not in it. What you doing it for, Jaime Munguia or the DAZN? And like I said on the live show, do you have confidence enough of Jaime Munguia that he's going to go out there, a Showtime telecast, pay-per-view, fight Jamal Charlo, and beat Jamal Charlo, and bring that legacy and that belt to the DAZN? Your power will be, you're going to have more power, going to have more of a fan base with a great win. Do you have faith in your fighter? Do you have belief in your fighter that your fighter is going to go out there, can beat Jamal Charlo and bring back? And why don't people even consider that it could be a rematch, and the rematch always bringing more money than the first fight? In most of the rematches, it actually makes more money than the first fight. If y'all got a rematch clause and Jaime Munguia wins, it comes back to the DAZN. And how about if it comes to the DAZN, right? And then y'all figure out y'all can make way more money, and then Showtime be like, well, we want to be a part of that. I bet if it was the other way around, y'all wouldn't like it. He's the challenger. And also, I got to say this. It seems like the promoters, well, the networks are micromanaging the promoters. Seems like, in the sport of boxing, probably in the American side, that these networks, apps, whatever you want to call them, has given them enough budget and they're just not making enough money back. And now these networks are like, you don't know why. We ain't going to let you run amok anymore. We ain't going to make y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Nah, we want to be a part of it. We want to be the matchmaker. We want to see who this opponent and things of that nature. Because I think before, the networks really didn't care. They had all their faith in the promoters. But now, Nah, I want to be a part of this. It's not like the DAZN. It's not like this fight is Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao where you do cross-promotional network deals. It's not Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a fight, but it's a big enough for a fight for Jaime Munguia, in which Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions should not neglect, nor the DAZN should not neglect their fighter to not fight this fight in Showtime. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And I think if they didn't have the pay-per-view model, the DAZN now, I think this is the reason why. Shit, we got the pay-per-view model now, so we want a piece of the pie when it comes to the pay-per-view. They changing the whole business model, thanks to Canelo Alvarez. Change the whole business model. Is this fight really a pay-per-view? Now, I'm never gonna, I don't want to kick kick pay-per-view, the pay-per-view model down. But people also going to question it. This is a pay-per-view fight. Again, this is not a big enough fight for people to be fighting for crossover promotion or co-promoting network deals. Nah, it's not big. This is not Lewis versus Mike Tyson. It's not. I don't know if it was Showtime, HBO, but it's one of those fights that was Showtime, HBOs and things. It's not that type of fight. It's not. I hope Golden Boy, because I give a lot of credit to Golden Boy Promotion. I think they've done a great job ever since Oscar de la Hoya have implemented Golden Boy Promotion as a promotional entity. I think he's done a wonderful job. Even after the Don King, Don King fell off, we could say the Golden Boy Promotion has done a good job, and they still running strong. They still got promising future. They got a promising future with the phenom of the sport of boxing, like a Ryan Garcia, like a Virgil Ortiz, like a Jaime Munguia, just like Zurdo Ramirez, just like Estrada. They good. Don't act greedy now. Because one of the good things about Golden Boy Promotion is that they do challenge their young fighters. And I like that about Golden Boy Promotion, Oscar de la Hoya, and his matchmaker. Shout out to Gomez. Don't be that greed promotional company now. Don't do it. Let Jaime Munguia go to Showtime. Oscar de la Hoya said it's business. I understand. But in business, you also have to take risks. And I understand in business you want to protect your investment. I think Jaime Munguia is highly qualified to win that fight versus Jamal Charlo, even though I got Jamal Charlo winning that fight. But it's a 50-50 fight for most people. Let the fight happen. Let Jaime Munguia take care of business. Let him prove to you that he is that star. Let me know what y'all feel. Don't hold them back, Oscar. Don't hold this one back. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.